Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Tonight we are playing more Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We are partially through episode 4. I think there was something about a cursed box. Cursed box. Our partner Jasmine had touched it, and she was sick along with, I don't remember the guy's name. I think it was like Mayusaki? Yeah, Mayusaki. And there was another guy in the countryside who had touched it. And he was crazy. And there was something about tea leaves. But we definitely, they kind of hit us with like a fake out finisher. They were like, oh, you dissolved it, but it didn't go away. It got worse. So we got led on a incorrect interrogative path. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this mystery is solved. Also, let's get into it. Let's get into we got chat. I would love to complain about my coworker tonight. That's my big thing that I'm really feeling and thinking about, and like, yeah, fuck this guy. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. Man. Anyway. Do we need to get into it? Do I really need to, like, devolve into this? It's a little bit of drama, chat. It's just drama. I feel like so basically, like, I am let's say I'm a manager. That's, as, you know, an approximation. I manage other people. I lead projects. They put me with this new guy. And he sucks. He fucking sucks. I don't know what his problem is. Just like, he is so prone to taking every joke as an insult. I'm like, but don't do that. He's like, I wasn't gonna do that. And I'm like, okay, bro. Like, I was not accusing you. Just calm down. Chill, bro. Chill. Yeah. It's been, like, so frustrating. He lives close enough to me that, like, carpooling is somewhat convenient. But I was like, oh, let's not do it on Monday. And he talked to my boss about it. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you know, because usually, okay, here's the thing, chat. Basically, we meet on Mondays in a central location, do it once a week. Sometimes things change, you know, from there. It's like, oh, we scheduled this for today, but, oh, this happened and that happened. And so now we're going to have to do something else. And it's like, okay, like, I was like, let's just plan for an unforeseen circumstance. What if something happens? Let's just drive separately. And, like, this was such a shock to his world. And I was like, I didn't even know I was expected because my boss didn't tell me this. He had brought this expectation to the freaking job. I was like, dude, what do you, he's like, what, you're supposed to carpool if it's 30 minutes. I was like, fuck off. Go fuck yourself. I don't have to drive you anywhere, dude. Go freaking... Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, chat. I'm, like, so frustrated by this. It does feel also like there's some sort of, like... It's like he thinks he told me. He thinks he told me already that, like, he thinks we should be doing this. Or that, like, it's understood, like, oh, like, you just carpool. And I'm like... What do you mean? Like, no, we don't. Nobody fucking does that. We only do that when we have to drive far away. Like, it's 30 minutes. I'm like, it is not going to kill you to drive your fucking vehicle. Everybody does this. Everybody does this, and you're making us think about it? Die. Yeah. It's so frustrating to me. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? And the difficult thing is not even like, if he was like, basically he asked me on Friday, we're riding home, right? He's like, oh, we're gonna do it on Monday? And I was like, no, let's not. You know, like, sometimes things can change at the Monday meeting. And then he texts me on Sunday night and he's like, can I come to your house and then ride with you? And I was like, no, like, my point still stood, right? Like, nothing changed. I was like, yeah. But I think he thought I, like, hated him or something. He's like, oh, you don't want to pick me up? Blah. I'm like, dude, fucking chill. Just chill. But here's the thing. It's like he's not listening to, like, 30% of the words I'm saying. I swear. I'm like, okay, do it like, you know, we're working on a task together. And I'm like, do it like this. And he does, like, half of the things. And then, like, gets half of them wrong. And I'm like, okay, here's where you went wrong. And he's like, oh, you didn't tell me that. And I'm like, so we're, like, working on a large project where we do the same thing over and over. It's like we're installing a bunch of things, right? And they're all the same. And I'm like, you know, we pick up. I'm like, okay, you're on your own now. And he's like, where is it supposed to be? And he's like, oh, like, you know, just right there. We're doing it like this. And he's like, nobody told me that. And I'm like, dude, we did this all day yesterday. How the fuck do you not know what we're doing? Dude, what? Like, I am referencing the previous work in order to know where the next stuff has to be. Because I'm like, that's just what you do. But, like, I'm like, you have the memory of a fucking goldfish, dude. Like, what the fuck? So, yeah. I'm so pissed right now. I'm so angry about this. Yeah. It is nice to have... This is one of the things that I did not have for a long time, which is just, like, somewhere to bitch, dude. I gotta bitch about this guy. Like, fuck this guy. Because I can't do it with my coworkers. Because I'll be, you know, sowing discontent. I mean, yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea to talk shit about people in, like, a company you work for. Because, like, it just leads to guys getting dogpiled. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't like this guy. I don't want everyone else to hate you, too. Like, that doesn't make it any better, right? But I also, like, couldn't tell my friends because, like, I was working together and just nobody gives a fuck. So, like, you know, here we are. I'm complaining about my coworker chat. That's the stream. No, we're playing Urban Myth Dissolution Center. But first, I'm complaining about this guy who is doing things I don't understand. And who I also feel does not understand me and is, like, giving more meaning than there actually is to my actions. That's, like, one of the things I struggle with. Chat, I don't know if I have autism, but I'm pretty sure I have autism. I'm not going to get a diagnosis. I'm not going to do anything about it. I just don't think it would do anything for me. Like, I'm good. I'm figuring it out. It's not perfect, but I'm doing well. I'm not doing bad. Well, I'm not doing perfect. Anyway, I'm doing good. I feel that I am not in a hole. Anyway. Just, like, one of the things is, like, I feel like just people around me, just, like, you're like, just, like, don't laugh at their joke. And they're like, you must hate me because you didn't think my joke was funny. I'm like, no, what? No, I just didn't think you were funny. I mean, I do get where that's coming from, but that was a bad example. But just like, hey, we shouldn't do this thing because of this reason. And they're like, he must think this about me. And I'm like, no, what? I would have said, what? No, why would I? Because they didn't understand my reasoning and they don't know how to ask. Like, dude, just say, trust me, bro, just trust me. I'm not doing this for malicious reasons. I just think it might be better if we do it this way. Yeah, it's a whole... I don't know how to explain that. There's too much history. But yeah, this guy, this fucking guy, he's also just not that good at his job. Like, I'm just like, you're fine, but you're like kind of slow. You're sloppy. Whenever I call you out on being sloppy, you're like, well, I couldn't do better. And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking over here like handling this. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. That's the other thing. Like, to use some buzzwords, chat, I'm gonna hit some buzzwords with you. Learned helplessness. He's got that fucking helpless vibe to me. Where I'm like, bro, you're going to be fine. If you have to figure it out, it's going to be okay. Like, just problem solve for like a minute. Take a second. Think about it. No. Yeah. He is just like, So yeah, I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed at this stupid fucking asshole. Sorry. He's not even an asshole. I just think he's an ass. He's not mean, he's just dumb. I'm just like, bro, get it together. It's not gonna happen though. I think he was born stupid, and he'll probably stay that way. Such a rude thing to say, I know. But, chat, you don't know this guy, so I'll just say whatever I want. Yeah. But yeah, I don't... The biggest thing, the most thing, I'm like, I don't even, like, hate this guy. He just fucking frustrates me, and I don't like him. He's my AI coworker, chat. He's like, yo, this is me when I'm mountain biking or whatever, and it's like an AI generated image of him, and I'm like, cool. Yeah, fuck that guy. But yeah, I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that, because that would be, I mean, he's definitely not going to see this, but like, still think it's better to remain anonymous. But yeah, I'm just like, fuck this fucking guy. Holy shit. He's just a pain in my ass, dude. But yeah. Also, chat, let's move on from this. I think we can... It's not done. You'll hear about it again. But we don't have to belabor this point. Also, chat, I stopped playing Phantasy Star. I said no. No. It was sold to me as like ahead of its time and like impressive. The battle animations and the battle screens and like the story cutscenes, what little there are pretty impressive and cool. But like the rest of the game sucks. Like, I just did not think it was fun. It feels like all the set dressing, the presentation is like really nice, but I'm like, it's just a mashing like RPG. Like, you just mash attack and maybe throw in like a spell from your spellcaster, and like that's it. And the other thing is the structure of the game has been mostly like, okay, go here, find a hint, find the thing you're looking for. Oh, you have to pay for it. Grind for money. Oh, now you can get to this new place with that thing you had to grind for money for. Oh, now you have... Oh, there's another thing you have to buy. Now grind for money. And I was like... It was like 2 or 3 times of that in a row, and I was like, okay. Like, I don't know. And I genuinely think the dungeons are not that interesting. Like, it's just first-person dungeon crawling, and they're mazes. And, like, there's chests. And monsters and doors and stairs, and that's it. Like, there's no like, you go up one stair in one room to go down. Well, I guess you technically probably do that, but like, it's just like, it's so basic that I'm like, okay, well, why don't I just print out a maze I found on the internet? Like, this is boring. This is so boring. If the like, that's the thing about Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Like, I feel like Dragon Quest Overworld is so much better designed than Fantasy Stars. Like, all this stuff, like, it feels like it tells little stories. And like Fantasy Star did not have that sauce, in my opinion. Like, it just doesn't have character. And after a while, it all just starts to break down for me. I think I would not feel so slighted by it had I not encountered it in somebody's RPG review of Dragon Quest 3, where they were like, Dragon Quest 3, you know? And I played its contemporary, Final Fantasy 1, and a game that was way ahead of its time. That came out 3 days later, Fantasy Star. And I was like, oh, dude, that sounds awesome. Like, crazy. Like, it was sold to me as ahead of its time, as being better than Final Fantasy, as being above these other games. And in my opinion, like, Final Fantasy 1 blows Fantasy Star out of the water. Like, it's just got so much more, like, depth to its game. And I'm like, this is way more interesting and, like, fun. I love all the, like, different classes. I also just enjoyed the, like, setting and world building of Final Fantasy. I like that they have the lore drops. I like all the vehicles in that a lot more, too. Like, Fantasy Star is cool, but it's like, I would rather just watch this. I'd rather just watch a movie where, like, just skip the dungeon. They're just not interesting. Yeah. And, like, I didn't really feel like the overworld had as much, like, rhyme or reason. It just felt like it was like, okay, well, this'll be far away because... And you find a dude in a cave, in a random cave, and he's like, you have to fight me. And I'm like, okay, what? Who is this guy? Like, why do I know him? Yeah. Chat, I actually have to use the bathroom. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I was just like, I was like, do I really? I think what really did it is I checked a walkthrough and it was like, you're like halfway through, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. And the game had like just opened up more, so yeah, I was like, I'm just not interested in like what this is cooking. I think also I was sold on it as having more story than it actually does. Like, I was like, oh yeah. Like, I started Dragon Quest 4, and it's already just, like, way better. I'm like, what? That's way more story. This is what I was expecting when you said an RPG with story. Like, yeah. That is also what I like about... I feel like Final Fantasy and, like, Dragon Quest 1 to 3 are just such well-designed games. And, like, Phantasy Star, I was like, Okay, well, you had an artist, you had like a world builder, but you forgot a game designer. And so all the numbers are just like super flat. Like you're either winning by pushing the attack button or you're not. They do have like animated battle sprites, which is really cool, but like it doesn't matter to me. Um at the end of the day, because it's like I'm just watching the fact enemies can like stack. Basically, you can only encounter one type of enemy, but you can encounter like up to like 6 or 7. So you'll be doing your attack, you'll be like, I have to watch this animation 6 times, and it's like a couple seconds. But yeah, doing that a lot, I was like, nah. I did start fast forwarding, and then I was like, and using a guide, and then I was like, no, okay, like if I'm going to use a guide, like I don't want to play this game. I don't want to actually like try to get it. So Phantasy Star is my first NES RPG, or not NES, but 8-bit RPG that I said no. I said I'm good. I'm good. I don't even want to cheat to win here, because I don't give a F about this. It is not worth my time to stumble through these mazes. Which is a shame. That's a shame. But, I mean, it is what it is. Let me restart this. Yeah, I do wish I liked that game more, but I just think it sucks. I think it is high-key mid. Give me a game with, like, good dungeons and no art, and, like, you can show me the world, you know? Like, that's what ASCII, rogue, and roguelike games get. They're like, you want to play a game. You don't want to just look at this art. It also just feels like Final Fantasy 1 and like Dragon Quest 3 have like aged way better than Phantasy Star. Like it's like I said, especially as a game. And like I think Final Fantasy still looks great. I think Dragon Quest is a little bumpy, but I still really like the graphical style. I think Akira Toriyama's monster designs are amazing. Sorry, everyone always says that. They hype them up. They are great. I just like, feel cliche saying it. But yeah. Yeah, so I started Dragon Quest 4, and yeah, that's my final NES RPG, so I'll let y'all know how I feel about it when I'm done. Is there anything else I wanted to say? No. No, I think we can start, chat. I think we can start the game. I just, wanted to say, I wanted to complain about my coworker, and I wanted to complain about Phantasy Star. Yeah. Yeah, Phantasy Star specifically, I'm just like, what a shame. What a darn tootin' shame. I wanted to have fun with it, but it just is like, none of the, RPGs I've played so far have allowed button mashing. Like, it's always been like, oh, you're gonna get stomped if you just, hit the attack button over and over. Like, watch out, buddy. We've got, this guy's gonna heal himself, so you better cast that stop spell. So, yeah. And, that was one of the things about, Final Fantasy 1 and Dragon Quest 3 that I really enjoyed. Just building a party out and, exploring the world. I thought Dragon Quest 2 was pretty fun for that, too. Less so, but it was fun. It's a fun game. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna swap y'all over. Ah! Oh, come on. Give me let me get this thing working. And oh, come on. Okay, let me try unplugging it and plugging it again. And come on. Come on, baby girl. You can do it. It's taking its time, chat. I hope you're all enjoying the Final Fantasy X piano collections that I decided to play today. Dadgummit. Oh, she's being fussy. Oh, she's being fussy today. I was getting a feed to my TV, so, you know. Oh. Don't ever unplug your capture card, I guess. Alright. Chat, how are you doing tonight? You're all enjoying this stream so far? Where I complain about my coworker? Who is annoying me? A lot? I should say my underling. That's what I'll start saying. No, that would make me sound bad. Ta-da! It's gonna come on the screen now. Rude. It's being so rude. Okay, let me turn this off. And now, there we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. My mouse. I need my mouse. I will say, chat, after that marathon stream last Thursday, I actually I kept playing the game. I kept playing marathon. I know. Let me fix this. I changed some settings so my PS5 would like this more. Do auto. Let's do journal. Give it a sec, chat. Give it a sec. We're gonna figure it out. Just trust. Trust me, please. Dadgummit. Come on. Turn on. Oh, this is... There we go. And there we go. That looks better. Yeah, I think that's right. Alright. Alright, chat. We'll turn the piano off. This is Decisive Battle. There you go. Alright, let's read. Let's read. Let me grab my headphones too. What are urban myths? Sorry. I will say... I rewatched a video put out by a YouTuber I follow. Her name is Hazel. A normal creepypasta retrospective, chat. That was a good video. Well, I mean, it was when it came out too. It was good in helping me think about this game, I feel like, though. Basically what it is, chat, is they just talk about a bunch of creepypastas. It's like, it's hard to describe without, like, spoiling it a little bit. Even that's something of a spoiler. But, if you have 40-ish minutes, go watch that video. That's a great video. It's one of my favorite videos ever. A normal creepypasta retrospective. Oh gosh, we're here. We're in. Strap in, chat. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm ready. Get my... Let's go. Let's do this. Let's read. I wonder what happened at Mayusaki-san's place. Even by taxi, it'll take me a while to get there. I hope I'm not too late. No. Get a grip, Azumi. Maybe Mr. Beauty got cursed by someone else. Unrelated to the tea? Probably. That dude's a bastard. I'll do some social media research. Let's check if anyone is holding a grudge against Mr. Beauty. I don't like the look of that Beauty June guy, or June Mayusaki. He seems to have a lot of issues in business, too. Reaction to Beauty June. I'll look into it. Mayusaki's reviews and issues. Okay. He's getting so much hate. Do a lot of people think of him like that? There may be other people interested in Mayusaki-san's story. Hate him too. What do they mean by that type of person? Okay. I'm in the beauty foods industry and I know he has a lot of haters. I think it's harder to find those who aren't his haters. Lol. Lots of haters. Wonder what made his reputation. He's just making it look bad. Messing with products. He's not just messing with products, but women as well. He's always having problems with women. Is there anyone who even likes the guy other than his fans? Fans the guy, not the products. Who buys feuds? It's a Mayusaki business after all? Okay. Click on this one. A reaction. Maybe there will be something to hint at where the curse came from. Time to give it a search. We'll click this one. The problems with women. I keep looking, maybe I can find more info to lead to the source. Oh, whoa. Problems with women seems to be getting a lot of attention. Are people just curious? Hey! How is it going, Spicy Pastels? How are you doing? Are people just curious? Anyway, let's look into it. Okay, we got some keywords. Customer issues. Honestly speaking, Beauty June's products are trash. He's up to his ears in customer issues and yet has barely stepped forward since that one incident. The thing that's messed up about Beauty June is he sometimes fires complaints back at his customers who file complaints. It's wild, so hilarious. His reviews on official shops are good, isn't it weird? Because you can buy fake reviews? Oh. You can buy those? What am I supposed to believe then? All I said was I received a faulty product, but he accused me of lying? I was shocked. This is from the man himself. Is that any way to treat a customer? I will say I have seen this. Like, there's something going around where, like, an online store, like, doxed one of their customers because, they had, like, sent something back. I think they did not intend to do that, but I also think they were being careless. Say you get a full refund if it doesn't work, but only about 1 in 100 actually try. The only time they actually issue a refund is The product is broken when you first open it. That wouldn't be a refund. They just send you a new bottle. Nothing to do with beauty. Biggest customer issue has to be the beauty drink thing. Okay. Beauty drink. It's not just beauty. Maybe it's a different product. It's had a lot of products in the past too. What kind of issues he dealt with? Okay. Oh, this is a hot topic. Let's search for beauty drink. Okay. Beauty drink. Problems with women. Okay. Let's do customer issues. Oh. Okay. Type beauty June. Okay. Okay. We don't have that one yet. Let's check problems with women. I mean, this dude does seem like a creep. Speaking of Beauty June's problems with women, there haven't been many issues since he started dating that Instagrammer, Rena, right? Okay. No, he just used to be so bad that he seems decent now. Rena looks pretty dense. I bet he's playing around behind her back. Beauty is known for paying big bucks in the clubs. His behavior is also problematic, so he's made a lot of girls cry. This guy sucks. Ooh, life-sucking doll. Heard about a life-sucking doll recently. Maybe you wreck... Oh, I think my mouse is dying. Let me swap the battery. Got another mouse. Yeah. Let me, I've actually been using this for a while, so. It just runs off one AA battery. Typical. I found it at a Goodwill. And it still had the, battery in it, too. Or not the battery. Had the receiver in it, so I was like, I'm gonna grab that. Come on now. This one's battery doesn't want to come out. Come on now. What do I do with this thing? Can't get the battery out, chat. Help. Help. Okay. I'm using the battery cover to get it out. Almost got it. There we go. It was spring loaded. I didn't realize. It was also very hard to move, so. Alright. And that's a little better. Maybe I should get my mouse pad? Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. I'm impressed Rena can deal with all that. If my boyfriend did that to me... Oh. Heard about a life-sucking doll recently? Maybe you wrecked the teddy bear from that collab thing and Beauty gets cursed? A life-sucking doll? Is that a different way of cursing people? I should look it up. Yeah, we should. Okay, let me... Rena looks pretty dense. I bet he's playing around. Oh, okay. His behavior is also problematic, so he's made a lot of girls cry. Okay. I'm impressed Rena can deal with all that. If my boyfriend did that to me, I'd break up with him on the spot or poison him to death. Real? Wouldn't be surprised if someone already did. By the way, I heard porcelain dolls protect you from life-sucking doll? That reminds me, didn't Rena go through something awful for promoting Beauty's products? She did. She was promoting his stuff so much, but there was an impurity that was harmful to health or something, and people flooded her account with complaints. Okay, click on that. Really? Why Rena-san when all she did was promote it? Promotion is, you know, you have some responsibility there. It ended up as a recall incident. She had to make a video apologizing while she cried, right? It's not nice, but that video made me laugh, lol. What the heck? Okay. Recall incident? Rena-san apologizing while crying. I wonder what happened. Okay. We found our word. For some reason, Rena was the one to apologize and get all the hate, and she's still dating Beauty? She's gotta have some grudge against him for it. I believe that. A grudge? I wonder if it's true. Okay. Does Arena have a grudge against Beauty 2? Is there any grudge? Would it be a refund? Say you got a refund. All I said was a man himself. I'll click on this one. So Mayusaki-san would complain to the customers about their complaints. It's hard to tell what is a baseless line, what is the truth with just social media research. His reviews are so good. Okay. Let's click beauty drink recall incident. The beauty drink recall incident was in a magazine once. Everyone's already forgotten. That was quite the incident. There were harmful substances in the drink that caused a lot of people to get sick. You can say he became a household name thanks to that incident. Okay, let's click this one. Harmful substance? Scary that there could be harmful substances in a drink. Yeah. You can say he became a household name thanks to that incident. Beauty really knows how to twist viral negative press in his favor. I'm shocked he was able to ward off all those complaints too. Okay. Ward off the complaints, but it went viral. He managed to twist the complaints about harmful substances in his favor? Beauty's great at PR comebacks. Recalled all the old ones, sent him in a new product. The one who got all the hate was Rina. Okay, let's click that. Rina-san got all the hate. I wonder why. Okay. Has to be a reason for that. Oh gosh, Dark Spec News. Didn't they cover it on Dark Spec News? Yep, I'll look that up. Beauty June, Dark Spec News. Recall incident. Oh, come on. There we go. Dark Spec News, full report on Beauty June's beauty drink recall incident. Dark Spec News, full report on Beauty June's beauty drink recall incident. Did he end up cashing out hundreds of millions of yen? Find out now. Let's click that. 7-digit damages? How many years worth in potato stacks? Despite the recall, the company is not only alive but thriving. There has to be something nefarious. No way they got off scot-free on both the manufacturing and shipment side. I can't wait to hear there was a cursed delivery truck or something now. He wouldn't have come out unscathed for sure. Beauty drinks were manufactured by some OEM company, so they must claim damages against them. Only way. I know some of the secret info about this. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter, buys old stocks from food manufacturers that are going out of business and relabels them to sell. Mayusaki is just the front man. Excuse me? Fake labeling? Oh, that's gotta be a clue. Come on now. Hey, this isn't the Samejima incident, lol, but if that's true, this is serious. Should call the police? Someone's at the door? If this was indeed the Samejima incident... Nah, no way, I hope. No way. I hope. Nishi-chan the treasure hunter, aka Nishitani, pretends to be pal and business partner of Mayusaki's, but actually hates him for slave-like treatment. Uh-oh. I wonder if he's telling the truth. Curious to hear the details. Name? I feel like everybody hates this mother effer. Assess the incident's scope. They're the same ilk as far as online rep goes. I hope Beauty June gets lost. Tired of seeing him. Damn. This too shall be wiped out with the upcoming Great Reset. There you go. Patience, patience. GR, what's that? Peeps in that kind of business are all scammers. Scammers peddling crap to idiots. Stinking eco-cycle raffle. Bottom line, Beauty is scum with a pretty mask. Ladies buying from that dude equals your problem. Fair enough. Assess the incident scope. Customer issues. Okay, let's find something here. Credit the PR comeback. He's all popular, so I guess it counts. So many issues. So there was a drink product before beauty. Do this one. Beauty drink, Dark Spec News. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. OEM, another obscure term. Sounds like they paid another company for the goods. Damages. I wonder how Mayusaki-san handled things. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, let's read this real quick. We got a myth, chat. The life-sucking doll. Nice. Do you have a porcelain doll in your house? It's a type of French doll. If you have one, there's no problem. You're one of the safe ones. But if you don't, you'd better be careful. There's this urban myth called the life-sucking doll. It's especially dangerous to women. It starts with an unpleasant feeling. You'll get a headache and your body will feel tired and sore, but your doctor will say there's nothing wrong with you. Then you'll almost get into an accident. And from there, your misfortune will continue to get worse. That's the curse of the doll slowly leeching your life away. You haven't gotten any new dolls or stuffed toys lately, have you? Maybe you decluttered your house recently and found a doll and decided to keep it? If so, you might have fallen foul of a life-sucking doll. You can't get rid of it, however hard you try. But if you don't do anything about it, you'll get weaker and weaker until you shrivel up and die. But I told you earlier about the bisque doll. If you have one, you'll be saved. The porcelain doll can take its owner's place as the target of the curse, slowly cracking and losing parts as the life-sucking doll feeds. Hey, better it than you, right? Want to go doll shopping? Sure. The life-sucking doll. The life-sucking, the slife-lucking, the life-sucking doll. Sorry, chat. SpongeBob. That's a SpongeBob reference. I guess it's not terrible. I just wanted it to be scarier. The life-sucking doll. Mr. Beauty had so many haters. A lot of them were making assumptions from his public image. But there were a lot of complaints, and likely a lot of grudges too. Also, Rina-san's been through a lot. She even had to do a tearful apology. Anyway, I'll go to Mr. Beauty's place and find out for myself. Uh-oh. Let's see what's in the box. Jasmine, are you okay? I told that guy to wait for our report. How are those two? Rina-san and Mayusaki-san are both groggy, but conscious at least. I'll ask them what happened. What exactly happened to Mayusaki? This is just a possibility, but we may have gotten a different curse. If we can find out what kind of curse it is, we might be able to lift it. If you say so. Go ahead and look into that. Sorry, chat. Please take it easy, Jasmine. Investigation on. Okay, let's rock. They opened the box. The 10th prize trophy for EC Site's Health Foods category. Pricey champagne and the plushie bear with Mr. Beauty bangs. Look again. This plushie bear looks a lot like Mr. Beauty. Novelty merch for his fans, perhaps? I don't know what it is, but this plushie feels weird when I touch it. Oh, wait. Needles? Dozens of needles are stuck in it. Who did this? Does Mr. Beauty know? Oh, didn't the delivery guy say he hates this guy too? Alright, what do you got, Jasmine? Please get some rest, Jasmine. Don't worry about me. Should be able to handle the investigation. I'm relying on you. I'll examine the red box again. Question Mr. Beauty. I'll also check the room in case we might have any new clues. The box was originally found in the Harutsuka Village warehouse. Question is, what's in it right now? Oh yeah, good question. Thought I'd caught a peek. Let's find out. Okay. Let me sit up real quick. That's better, that's better. Also, chat, I've been feeling tired recently, and I can't tell if it's because I'm not eating enough. So I started cooking dinner again. Or at least I cooked dinner this week. It's kind of like a little bibimbap, but like not really. It's like just some chicken sausage and spinach and broccoletti. It's pretty good. I put it over rice. Pretty simple. Oh, and I serve it with a hard-boiled egg. I like it. Got it from a cookbook I got from Christmas. The red box with the lid open? Is it safe to peek in? This box really gives me the creeps. Take a close look. Take a look at this. I should take a look, though I'd rather not. Oh. Oh, is that... That's Mr. Mayusaki Beauty June? Photos with needles in them. A straw doll. Dead bugs. Someone is definitely trying to curse Mr. Beauty. Yeep. Are these... teeth? Human teeth? Even I can see this is the real thing. On a different level from trolling or sabotage. I need to check the whole place. Might find something else too. We should show these photos to Mr. Beauty just to be sure. Something on the bottom. There's something written on the bottom of the box too. Strangely shaped letters. I just touched them. Hope I'll be alright. Uh-oh, we're cursed. How are you feeling? Please take care. I'm sick and feel nauseous too. But I should be okay just talking for a bit. Uh-oh. About the Miracle Digestive Beauty you were about to launch. It seems the curse's symptoms appear when you drink both tea and alcohol. Nishitani-san was hallucinating too, and was hospitalized after suffering a heart attack. So the liquor-flavored cake and that tea were the worst combination ever. I wonder if June avoided drinking that tea because he knew what it was. It's about to take the blame again. Glad you let us know before we started selling it. Nice. We saved a wife. Girlfriend? I think it's a girlfriend. Stocks of Beauty June's fermented organic protein. Oh, the tea in question was here last time, but it's gone. Did they throw it away? An unopened cardboard box. Maybe one of the orders that were sent back. Product name, beauty drink. Must be from back during the recall incident. Oh yes, I need to ask Mr. Beauty and Rina-san about the recall incident. Okay, yeah. Box of returned products. Nothing unusual about them. What? The name on the shipping label. Mr. Mayusaki's name. It reads, Mayusa Kill! Oh my gosh! Bill Gates? More like Bill Hates. Oh my goodness! Holy crap. Okay, let's keep going. It's almost a childish prank, but this is a curse in itself too. I guess someone rewrote this, but I wonder when it happened. Would Mr. Beauty know something? Check his shelf again. Various things, including product samples. Another plushie bear here with bangs like Mr. Beauty's. Got a makeshift thing. The product samples look normal enough. Let's check this plushie too. Nothing out of the ordinary, I think. Okay, nice. Yeah, now let's talk to the star of the show. Mayusaki-san, are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? Since your center director is a psychic, this can be purged, exorcised, right? Unless we know the cause, there's nothing we can do. Then get on it already. If you lot turn out useless, I'll... Huh? Something's wrong with my ear. Wait, no. Good. I'm good. No damage done. Looks okay for now. I can check the room. Alright, let's ask you some stuff. You went ahead and opened the box? I peeled the warding of Fuda off and opened the lid. There were photos of me, full of needles. We'll take a look at the box itself. What about the plushie? About the plushie bear at the entrance. Yeah? What? It has needles in it. I'm having trouble breathing. And the backs of my eyes hurt too. Why would anyone put needles in my plushie? Any idea who might have? How am I supposed to know? You go find out. Guy's a jerk. Are any of the other plushies pincushioned too? Need to check. I did. By the way, this is the name on the shipping label for one of the delivered packages. Huh? Mayusa Kill? What the hell? If I find the idiot who did this. Any idea when this might have been overwritten? How should I know? Jealous haters. Check who the sender was. I'll make him pay later. Ugh. Wonder what he's gonna do. Another counterclaim? Could you tell us a bit about the beauty drink recall incident? What's that even relevant right now? Is that gonna fix this curse or what? That incident might have caused the curse. That was Nishitani's fault. He went and grabbed stock from a factory that was going out of business. Utter nonsense. And all we did was change the labels, so there's no way any weird substances got in. Which means the stuff in there was in there already when Nishitani laid hands on that badger. Or some bugs got in on the way to the customer addresses. And that good-for-nothing delivery dumbass still dares to show his face. Mr. Beauty seems to blame all his problems on others. What is that box anyway? Tell me about it, girl. Tell me about it. About the beauty drink recall incident. Could you tell us what happened back then? Related to what's going on? Sure, I guess. Did a lot of promotion, and we sold a lot to my followers. But the product itself was something Nishitani dug up somewhere with just the labels redone. Turns out those drinks had harmful substances. How terrible. Must have been stressful for you. I guess. Died down quickly enough. But June blamed Nishitani so much. Since then, Nishitani has been doing whatever June asks. Nishitani, on his end, now puts in fallbacks to avoid complaints. Tell me about this guy. That reminds me. Nishitani-san mentioned the bonus he sent Mayuzaki-san was complaint-proof. Must be about this. This photo? A pic from when he's handing the package to the delivery staff. He sends this over as proof of the package's condition to prevent complaints from June's end. I see, so that's what he meant. By the way, this box looks somewhat different from the one Mayuzaki-san posted on socials. The ceiling Ofuda is missing. You're right. But would Nishitani do anything that affects the product? Let me go back and look at this picture. I wanted to see how they were different. He'd probably be too scared of June's claims to do such a thing. When was the ceiling Ofuda placed? Okay. Let's see if you know. Is the curse doing this to me? No, you don't know. Look even more closer. The plushie at the entrance was stuck full of needles. But this one could have been tampered with too. This one seems fine. Or is this plushie not in a place where something can be done to it? Okay, there we go. It's a snake. It's an arm. I don't know what that is. It looks like a hand. I can see something around Mr. Beauty's neck. I don't know what it is, but it's scary. What the? There's a shadow which looks like a snake's body extending out from the box. Looks like it's headed somewhere. But where exactly? This is honestly a kind of a Crash Bandicoot song. The same shadow as the first time we came here. It's kind of scary. It is a scary shadow. This shadow is missing its hand. I wonder if the hands reaching out of the box belong to this shadow. Is it trying to grab Mr. Beauty? Is this shadow the person who holds a grudge against Mr. Beauty? I think I've seen this shadow somewhere. Nishitani-san's place, I think? Shadow seen at Nishitani's? Okay. I don't know. Zammy, how's it looking? Not good. Let's look closer at this. Yeah. Lots of photos of Mr. Beauty with needles in them. These look like publicity photos. Maybe they're from his products website? Let's look at another photo. This photo is one where he's holding the product. I saw this one online. Did someone with a grudge print and send it over? The next photo. He's not looking at the camera in this one, and his clothing is different from the usual. Also, this looks like it was taken somewhere in his home. Weird, this photo feels different from the others somehow. It's not promotional. I wonder if Rina-san took this one. What is that box anyway? I gotta ask about this photo. About these photos that were in the box. 2 of them of photos I took that we posted on socials. This one, I'm gonna switch up Rena's voice. Sorry, chat. Yes? And this one, I thought so. The first one was used in the post showing the red box to everyone. Do you remember anything else about... Do you remember anything about when you took it? Let me think. When the box was delivered, I think June told me not to touch it and that we needed to take a photo first. I'm going back to the old voice. He gets really pissed if I touch the goods before he does, so I only touch the box that day after the photo. So Mayusaki-san would always be first to touch them. Okay. When was the photo taken? Let's think things over for a bit. Let's do that. The box contains several photos of Mr. Beauty. Most of them seem to be printed from online. There was one suspicious photo among them. It's likely that it was taken by whomever is the source of the curse. Where was the photo taken, though? Seem to be handling the situation quite well now. Doesn't mean I've figured out any of the questions yet, though. The photos in themselves don't tell us much. Was there anything else notably suspicious? The shipping label and the plushie bears. Apparently the entrance was full of needles. The shipping label could probably be sent from anywhere, by anyone. How about the bear? The resident Mr. Mayusaki was unaware what had happened to it. Someone stuck needles into an object on display. Curses are said to increase in potency the closer you are to the target. Someone secretly stuck the entrance bear with needles? The one at the back was unharmed? From where was the photo taken and what for? Maybe it was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Mayusaki with? I feel like that makes sense. I'm gonna say it's the delivery man. He doesn't like him. Like, nobody likes this guy. But I feel like a delivery man would be more petty about it. It's like, I don't care. F you. But also, Nishitani-san is like not a non-suspect either. He just went crazy too with his box. So I'm like, ah. But we don't know who is cursing Mayusaki. So let's click hypothesis. Let's see. I got it. I got it. I feel like we're close to the end here, though. I think we're gonna wrap it. not the end of the game. I think we're close to the end of this mystery. I think we still have one more chapter to go after this. So maybe we finish tomorrow? And then Thursday's stream would be figuring out the next stream. Anyway. Maybe he was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Mayusaki with? So whoever took this photo, who cast this curse, is able to come back as far as this place's entrance at least? So whoever took this photo, who cast this curse, is able to come as far as this place's entrance at least. Yeah, it's the freaking delivery driver, right? I need to figure out who it could be. Someone familiar, huh? Someone familiar. When was the ceiling of Fuda placed? Have you ever seen anyone taking any pictures over here? Maybe if I put the glasses on. Maybe this thing? No, okay. I feel like I just need to talk to Mr. Mayusaki, or I need to look at something again. Is the curse doing this to me? Nah, you just suck. Okay. What do I need to look at? Maybe I'll check out the hand again? The snake reaching out from the box. There we go. The snake's body that's reaching out from the box. Could it be connected to this here? So the curse is reaching out from the box and targeting Mr. Beauty. This isn't a snake. It's actually a human hand. If this is a human hand, then who put the curse on him? Need to find out. Okay. I think I can click this. Okay. Yep, I just didn't realize. My bad. The red box in question, who might have added the photos and writing to the box, turning it into a cursed box. Someone familiar with Mr. Beauty, who might have a grudge against him. Not to mention, quite a few people fit that description. He seems to make many enemies indeed, though that makes him a precious candidate for observing curses. Even my imaginary director is the mad scientist type. How do we narrow down the person who cast the curse? We should focus on the timing of each person's actions. The timing of their actions. That reminds me, something was off about the red box that Mr. Beauty received. Yes, the sealing Afuda. When exactly was that Afuda put on the red box? Sealing Afuda was put on the box after Nishitani-san sent it over? Yeah, the delivery man. He hates this guy. The sealing of Fuda was put on the box after Nishitani-san sent it over, perhaps? Yes, that must be it. Mina-san wouldn't touch the goods before Mr. Beauty does. Nishitani-san is wary of complaints, so he sends complaint-proofing photos. So the sealing of Fuda was probably put on the box after it was sent off. Who placed the sealing of Fuda? Okay. I think that's a wrap. Right, line up, you sick freaks. Jasmine, how are you feeling? We're closing in on the source of the curse. I think I should be okay. Is Beauty Guy okay, though? I know what you mean. He's looking worse. But now he knows how it feels to be cursed. You're still not doing great. Don't push yourself. Here we go, chat. Here we go, here we go. Let's go! The best part of all the chapters. Yeah. Ah, that makes sense. It's so weird how many, like... Feels like there was a lot of, like, threads that didn't necessarily, like, lead to the end here. Alright, let's click this. It's from the director. Yeah, it is. Hello? Hey, you. Hurry up and get rid of this curse! Fuck this guy. Sorry, chat. I might die, you know? You'll all have to pay for this. June, you have to calm down. A rather rude and rowdy welcome. I believe your request was for us to evaluate your cursed artifact. But if you find our services unsatisfactory... Mr. Mayusaki, it's from our center director. He says we can just wrap up and go home if you prefer? Wait, okay, I take that back. Satisfied? What a jerk. I mean, really, I'm sorry, so please get rid of this curse. Alright then, I'll let our director know that we should keep working. Then I guess we should continue. The purpose of our dissolutions are to take apart the urban myths we've identified, and to bring to light the true nature of each myth. The urban myth that we had identified as the Kotoribago was gracefully brought to dissolution by our capable investigator, Miss Azumi Fukurai. And that would have been the end of the investigation. Yet... Mr. Mayusaki may be running out of time. Let us expedite this dissolution. Let's do this. Please, make it fast, please! Mayusaki-san! As you wish. The eye reveals all. Eye opener. Now, let the dissolution begin. Yes! The root of the anomaly, the source of the curse, was the red box. Mr. Mayusaki received this box from Mr. Nishitani, a business associate, and requested an evaluation by our Urban Myth Dissolution Center. So, Miss Azumi, after investigating on-site at Hirotsuka Village, what did you find the box to be? A box that cursed nearby a woman and children to death, a box with snakes that curse and kill both men and a woman, a simple box of tea, the box that Nishitani-san stole. The box that Nishitani-san stole. The box that Nishitani-san stole without telling Hatakeyama-san. The box that he stole was the small box. The box referring to this. Okay. Sorry, chat. Sorry. I'm gonna say a box with snakes that curse and kill both men and women. Okay. It's a box with snakes with strange patterns that curse and kill both men and women. It is a divine entity feared by the residents of Hirotsuka Village. Nishitani-san probably sent it over with similar understanding. That was what we heard in Hirotsuka Village as well. However, Miss Asami, your own research took you even further. Please think. Okay. I think it's a box of tea. Okay. The box itself was just for storing tea. There we go. I got it, Chad. I got it, okay? I was paying attention. I just didn't know, like... It felt like it was a little bit of everything. But he was looking for the deepest, truth. Anyway. You definitely uncovered the truth. The hallucinations and heart attacks said to be caused by the curse were actually caused by the tea. The box was feared by the villagers due to its appearance. But it was actually just a box of tea. Or so it seemed. We got one. Yet it turned out that the box, supposedly just a box of tea, contained photos and a doll that seemed to be attempts to curse Mayusaki-san. Curses targeting specific individuals are powerful, and they unfailingly whittle away at the life of whomever is cursed. I'm seeing double, and I'm sweating so much. This one is surprisingly effective. Let us record these observations. Director-san? Oh, of course. So, Miss Azumi, now, searching for the person who cast the curse, we found something besides the box itself. What were the suspicious items you discovered within this home? The tea and beauty drinks? No. The tea and the plushie at the entrance? No. The 2 plushies, entrance in the back. The plushie, not this one. The plushie at the entrance and the shipping label's addressee name. The plushie at the entrance and the addressee name on the shipping label were both cursed. The plushie at the entrance had needles stuck into it. And the addressee name on the cardboard box's shipping label also had a curse on it. Seems that whomever cast the curse is steadily edging closer to their target. I find myself looking forward to their next move. Let us move on. One point of note is the box originating from the Tajima family estate in Hiratsuka village. The question is, why would items cursing Mayusaki-san end up in that box? So, Miss Azumi, this individual who hated Miss Mayusaki-san so much as to wish death upon him, when did they place the photos and doll inside the box? They were put in at the warehouse? No. They were put in at Nishitani's place? Nope. They were put in by breaking into Mayusaki's place? No. Here you go, chat. They were put in before the box was delivered to Mayusaki's place. Could have been before the box was delivered to Mayusaki-san's place? I see. You seem to have a reason for thinking so. Kindly indicate the photo that tells us that your hypothesis is true. Oh. Nishitani holding a box, photo of plushie, shipping label. I think it's this one. Photo of the box. Nope. Wait. I skipped the text because I thought I got the thing wrong. The photo of the box that Nishitani-san posted on socials. The box in the photo doesn't have the sealing of Fuda on it. Also, the complete proofing photo from Nishitani-san that Rita-san received didn't have the Afuda on it either. Which means that up until Nishitani-san obtained the box from Hiratsuka village, the box didn't have the sealing of Fuda put on it. Well done! The sealing of Fuda wasn't present when this photo was taken. Yet the Afuda is there when it reached Mayusaki-san's place. This means that the items cursing Mayusaki-san were placed in the box somewhere on the way. Got him. On to the final step. Now, let us zoom in on the individual who cast numerous curses on this home. So, Miss Azumi, who do you think cast the curses on Mayusaki-san? Someone other than these 3. Not Rina, it's not Nishitani, it's not this guy, it's the delivery driver. I feel it's someone other than those 3 people. Ding. Not Nishitani-san, not Rina-san, not Mayusaki-san. So who is it? So, Miss Azumi, if it's someone other than these 3, who could it be? Delivery staff. The delivery staff, who was here the first time we came here. If the sealing of Fuda was missing before sending the package, but in place when it arrived, the Fuda can only have been put on the box during the delivery. Aha, makes sense. Also, the delivery notice. There was writing on the bottom of the red box that had similar handwriting as the notice. I didn't even pick up on that detail. Someone able to alter the red box before it was delivered to Mayusaki-san's place, who had access to Mayusaki-san's entrance, and cast the curse with recognizable handwriting. Only one individual fits that description. He is the one who cast the curse on Mayusaki-san. The mystery is now solved. So that's it for this curse. Delivery. A gun to your face. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, hey, Ito. We were just talking about you. Speak of the devil. Ito-san, why now? So it's you. How dare you curse me? Is it really you who cast the curse on Mayusaki-san? ... Not a curse. A blessing. The divinity whispered to me. Ito-san? Uh-oh. You little... Oh, look. More for you to complain about. The divinity was right. The curse will snuff you out. Okay, he's not a witch. Whatever, he's a goon. Ito-san, what's going on? Did you drink that tea? The divinity told me everything about the curse of death. Pulled out all my molars and put them in that box. Just as the divinity said. He's turned into the Joker. Ito-san, that divinity is a hallucination. The tea is showing you illusions. Divinity exists. They listened to me and taught me how to curse. Everything leads to the Great Reset. Why did you do all this? Why? I told you so many times that it wasn't my fault. You called me stupid, a moron, good for nothing. Are these complaints I need to pay attention to? It's business we're doing here, right? Yes, just business. Glad you understand. I'll pull out your teeth and use them for the Great Reset. I don't know how to do this guy's voice. He's crazy. No! Uh-oh. Shut it. Get him, Jasmine. Get him. Jasmine? Ugh, guys like him turn to violence so fast. The Great Reset is near. I'll see the prophecy fulfilled. I feel weak. Start with your teeth instead. Sorry, Ito-san. Yo! Jasmine, are you alright? Not bad, Zammy. Thanks. Okay, well then. Rina-san, could you kindly call the police for help? Will do. Ooh, that's rough. Are they both gonna just stay sick? That sucks. Rip to them. Mayusaki-san. Mayusaki-san, Rina-san, this concludes our investigation. We'll be heading out. As you requested, the center will take care of this box. Yeah, I never want to see it again. Take it and go. June, will you be alright? Yeah, I feel much better already. Oh yeah, police just called. That pathetic delivery guy. Vomited blood in the squad car and was hospitalized. Said the snake was eating him. Maybe the curse backfired? I don't know. But whew, what a scare today. Didn't think curses even existed. Ugh. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot truly be lifted. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, chat. Like, didn't they say, like, curses are permanent? Like, how easily can you... Uh-oh. June! Ah! Uh-oh. Damn. We don't really, like, fix things. I don't know if our company fixes things. Oh, shit. The cursed relic we handled in this case brought harm to our investigators, too. Was this curse indiscriminate, or was it aimed at a specific individual? Jasmine looks so cool here. Let us go over the case reports together. Damn, that's cool. The activists, so-called Zimmers, arrested for their embassy intrusion. Turns out they are following directions from an unknown entity. Samezima admin, correct? Just as you predicted, Assistant Commissioner Tomorigi. Indeed. And by the way, I'm thinking of paying the closet a visit. I'll need paperwork for that. The closet? I can approve that. Something on your mind? The Illumini cards. I feel someone might be handing them out with specific intent. So the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is being caught up in that agenda? I'll need to research to assess that possibility. Understood. I will let the librarian know. The librarian with a capital L. Jasmine seems to have recovered. He looks tired. Also, I brought the box itself. It turned out it wasn't a curse, but because of the teeth. Fantastic. Very well done, Miss Azumi. Huh? It seems that this case, too, was prophesized in this card. Ooh, here we go, chat. The seeds we have sown are blooming beautifully, one by one. The first, the second, the third. Uh-oh. Oh, this is such good animation. And today, the fourth card, too, has fulfilled its prophecy. We have but 2 cards left. Uh-oh. Okay, so we have 2 more cases. Probably when the countdown reaches 0. Devastation and judgment shall be upon us. Behold the great reset. Behold the great reset. Behold the great reset. Huh. Episode 4 complete. Yeah, so I think we have 2 more chapters. I guess these 2 cards? So we'll probably be playing this again next week. That's what that means. Yeah. That's fine. I'm enjoying this, and I would love to see it to its conclusion. Episode 5, Shadow of Guild. Shadow of Mordor. The Illumini cards, each with a prophecy. Each of the cases so far had a card at the site in some way. Somehow had one myself. Aiko-san had the first, Kinoko-san the second. The third one, Mr. Gasmask, I think? The fourth card was in the cursed box we brought back from Mayusaki-san's. You heard about Mr. Gasmask. But it's rumored that all of them have gone missing now. What the fuck? Oh, really? If the rumors are true, it warrants the card's reputation for bringing misfortune. I hope everyone's alright. Director, these cards. The background art seems connected. Good eye, Miss Azumi. Time to think about what these cards mean and how they come together. Apologies for the delay. Anything new? Still assessing the information I found at the closet. This series of cases involving the Illumini cards may be part of some bigger plan. Suppose your partner and her Devastation and Judgment card are part of it? Yes, I suspect so. The design on this Devastation and Judgment card? The Angel Monument at the site of the Tenchu incident. Mr. Gasmask's card shows the same thing. Also a stairway, a lock, chains, a key, a watchful eye. They're all shown. The Eye in the Darkness card has chains. Reflection of Death shows a key. Permeating Plate shows a lock. So among the motifs shown in Devastation and Judgment, the only one remaining is the other key. One key, two key. What happens when we have a full set? The Illumini card with the key, likely we will come across it during this upcoming case. So there is a request coming in? Indeed. The request is from the CEO of a tech company. The request is from the CEO of a sorry, chat. I had a thought I got stuck on. The request is from the CEO of a tech company. He was robbed of something important and wants us to recover it. Whatever these cards may mean, perhaps the case will bring us closer to the truth. The Illuminite card's prophecies are coming full circle. We should watch what the Zimmers are up to. If something happens to you and your partner, it's all part of the job. I didn't think you'd care so much. Commissioner Tomiri, I'll have you know, I care as much as you do. Many international conferences and ceremonies this month, leading to a higher number of global VIPs visiting Japan. Security Director Kurosawa of the National Police Agency stated that the police were on high alert in light of the rumored terror attacks. Busy world. Jasmine? Isn't this request kind of strange? So he's robbed of something important, wants us to recover it. Each one is strange, but yeah, this one's kind of different. Why haven't they called the police anyway? That's right. If they know something was stolen, the police will listen to them. Should have better odds than having us look for it. Smells of special circumstances. Taken by a ghost, chat. Thus the need for discretion. Is this Mr. CEO secretly up to no good? I mean, all CEOs are up to no good, openly. But yeah. In that case, Investigator Fukurai, your mission is to assess the client's reputation and related rumors. Understood. I'll start doing some social media research. If I remember right, UTech Priority CEO was Kurosawa something. Oh, the security guy we just... There we go. Let me take a sip from my drink, chat. Let me take a little sippy. And let me sit up again. Give me 1 sec. right, let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Yeah. Okay. La 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 la. If I remember right, UTech Priority's CEO was Kurosawa something. You know him, Jasmine? No, just happened to see him mentioned. Might have been a news article somewhere. Kurosawa. Checking the reference doc. Yuya Kurosawa, CEO, UTech Priority. No, Mr. Big Time is asking for our help. Kinda fishy, huh? He must be on the top floor of a skyscraper. I'm sweating already. Can't hurt to check for rumors of shady biz or bad rep. You're right, checking right now. This is UTech Priority's official account. UTech is a company that provides IT support to Japanese companies. See some movement on UTech. We should search the company name. Please do. It is nice to have Jasmine back. I missed these little car rides. UTP's quarterly report. Look like this. UTP for UTech Priority, I guess. That impressive? Can't say I'm the best to ask, but guess so. Company's doing well, went public 3 years after it was started. CEO seems a bit shallow, but the company itself has a solid rep. Okay. Went public in 3 years? That means they're doing really well? I wouldn't know how to explain it right, so I'll just say they're doing super well. Yeah, going public after 3 years is crazy. Company has strong ties with government agencies and large corps. They seem good at those connections. Government agencies? You know, doing work for the country. Okay, there we go. Working for the government seems like an easy way to earn a lot. Must be tough dealing with gov info. Ooh, Kaiba Ichiran. It'd be real entertaining if one of the engineers from those types of work were to post Kaiba Ichiran here. Kaiba? Oh, there's an urban myth that says that if you post on your socials, very occasionally you'll get a reply from the dead. Sure, we'll look at it. That's a cute piece of art. I like silhouette. Listeners can also send in their hot tips to the center. A little bird told us something about something. A little bird told us about something called Kaiba Ichiran. It's not clear if this is a name or a password. One thing is for sure, when you post the words Kaiba Ichiran online, you'll get a reply from dead people. But the thing is, I'm busy. I don't have time to respond to every single comment. I don't even know what I would do if I got a comment from a dead person. Don't they know it's tough for an elk to be a social butterfly? Okay. I don't care for the moose thing. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't really like him. He's kind of ugly and annoying. Maybe that's the point, but I don't like him. I'd like to know if you can get those contracts through regular sales technique, if it's all down to Kurosawa's skills. That CEO guy, Yuya Kurosawa, may have more business skills than we think. Okay. Yes, Yuya Kurosawa is reacting. I'll search that up. Wonder what kind of things they're saying about him. Okay. People seem very impressed by the CEO. He's young, probably getting paid a lot more than what his job sounds like. Okay. UTech. Okay, we have to do them both. Exclusive interview with UTech Priorities Yuya Kurosawa. His unbelievable climb to the top. I understand my path only because I took a detour. It's some you're just a speed bump on the road to riches type beat. Assets of 700 million yen? Wow, can't believe that Yu is now a tech company CEO. Assets of 700 million? He doesn't ever have to work again. Yuri was born into affluence. Affluence? Like he was rich since childhood? Since he's successfully running a business, I wouldn't say he's totally ignorant. So he was born rich. If your parents have money, you'll succeed at anything. Man, wish I got super rich parents in the social ranking gacha. There you go. Parents in the social ranking gacha? So if social hierarchy was game and your parents were never mind, it's too much to explain. Just means you got lucky, being born into a wealthy family. Yeah. He was born rich. Person who inherited power, huh? The world will never change until the ruling class changes. GR. Person who inherited power? Someone who gets the privilege from the wealth their parents passed down. Ah, there's GR again. What's that GR supposed to mean? Raid rare? Great reset. You know. Passed him on the street yesterday. He had on big sunglasses and a flashy outfit. Thought he was a celeb or something. But he didn't look that arrogant. It seemed nice, actually. Saw him last week, too. He wasn't particularly charismatic or anything. Really plain like any other dude on the street. I was gonna say hi, but he glared at me. Everyone has their off moments. He's got his salesman switch and then his private one. Without doing that, you can't last long as a CEO in IT. Ex-popular live stream group leader to tech CEO? Success story. Sounds like he's worked hard. Yuya Kurosawa's success story, huh? Well, let's finish. Kurosawa-san sounds like an impressive person. Why would such a big name CEO come to us for help? I wonder what happened to him. We've only heard people talk about him as if they saw some celeb in town. Haven't heard of any real issues yet. Unlike with Mayusaki-san, his company seems to have a good reputation. All that's left is to talk to the man himself. Good luck, Sammy. Looks like it's that building there. Jasmine, isn't that an actual skyscraper? You know it. CEO must be holed up in his penthouse. So I should just tell the reception lady that we have an appointment? Yep. Also, try to relax a bit. Understood. Hello? Excuse me? We, have an appointment today. We're from the, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. You're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center? Yes, that's right. We were expecting you. This way, please. Mr. Kurosawa, they have arrived. Hello. Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority Co. This is my secretary, Miss, Kiyomoto. Apologies. She joined us recently, so I keep forgetting her name. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Azumi Fukurai from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. This is Miss my colleague, Tomarigi. I hope we can help. Start this off. Your request involves the recovery of a stolen item? Yes, about that, Miss Kiyomoto. I'll handle this. You can get back to work. Understood, sir. Doesn't Kiyomoto-san know what's going on? No, she's unaware. Could you describe what was stolen? I can't mention specifics. Yet I'm sure that an intruder was here, and I am the only one who realized the fact. What do you mean? might want to call the police if you had an actual intruder. Our business involves clients entrusting their data to us, so we'd prefer to keep things under wraps. Also, I was hoping you might assess the situation objectively. Okay, what? He wants to know if something did get stolen from him? Is that? I think that's the vibe I'm getting. He's like, somebody definitely stole something, or broke in or whatever, but nobody else thinks so, so you guys come tell me I'm right, please. At least, yeah, that's the vibe. What happened 2 days ago was strange enough to warrant that. I heard your team specializes in this kind of investigation. Strange happenings. Sounds like something we can handle. I'm having the security camera footage analyzed, but that will still take a while. Hearing my account and my secretary should tell you how strange all of this is. If you could kindly get started as soon as possible. I see. We'll try to do an objective assessment of what happened the day before yesterday. Okay. This is a funky little request. Psst. Zammy? Yes, Jasmine? Better watch your back with this one. Can't tell us details. Hasn't called the cops. Both yellow flags as far as cases go. Kurosawa-san is acting a bit strangely. I'll be careful. Here goes. Okay. Psst. Excuse me. Can I ask you a few questions? May I ask you a few questions? Kiyomoto-san, the secretary, right? Yes. I work as the CEO's secretary. He has instructed me to answer you truthfully, as I actually saw things happen. Please ask me anything related to your investigation. What happened 2 days ago? Could you tell us about 2 days ago? Did something happen? You mentioned 2 days ago, but nothing happened in particular. The CEO asked me too, but I have no idea what this is about. I see. Could you kindly tell me what you saw? Very well. That day, our CEO had a meeting at a client, so I saw him off. And he returned a while later. I see. And then? I greeted him when he came back, and everything afterwards was as normal as could be. So I haven't noticed anything. I see. Thank you. Yeah. Not much to, She said it was a normal day. Security camera, likely the one Kurosawa-san mentioned? But the intruder made it in regardless. Reintroducing myself, Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority Co. Please ask my secretary for anything she knows about what happened 2 days ago. Understood. Hey, what do you think happened 2 days ago? Kurosawa-san, can I ask you what happened 2 days ago? What I can tell you right now is that something precious was stolen. Okay, well, you're not going to tell me what it is. I don't even believe you. You're full of crap. The rest, I'll disclose once you've talked to my secretary. Well, I've done that, okay? Oh. But Kiyomoto-san didn't seem to know anything? I wonder if there are any traces nearby that might provide a lead. Shh, F this guy. I can see your past, okay? You're gonna talk to me whether you like it or not. This shadow, is it Kurosawa-san? Or maybe it's the intruder. How do I tell them apart? Looks like they're touching the desk drawers. Wait, is it me? Or is the shadow looking this way? Or not? It's not. It's not. You're good. You're good. This shadow is rummaging through the drawers. And taking something out? It's holding something. I can't make out what it is. Maybe we should examine the desk itself? Okay, do that. We can do that. Is this shadow Kurosawa-san? But it's weird. I feel this shadow is looking at me. Or am I overthinking this? Okay. Kumoto-san, could you spare a moment? Yes, what do you need? Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. Let's look at this desk. There we go. Oh, we've got a lot of items here. The CEO's desk. This chair must cost a fortune. Need to be careful with the CEO's desk. What's this? An Illumini card? Wait, no. Is this case part of the prophecy too? Hey, that card is of high value. Please leave it where it is. But Kurosawa-san, isn't this... Is it involved in some way in your ongoing investigation? Well, not quite. Then please return it to where it was and continue investigating. I will. Sorry. The shadow is taking something out of the desk drawer. From the top drawer, I think. Was anything taken from this drawer? I should check with Kurosawa-san. Sorry, I was dancing. I was clicking to the music chat. May I ask you something? Certainly. Tell me about the top drawer. Is anything stolen from the top drawer of your desk? Sorry, chat. I'm having trouble finding a good position to sit in. Is anything stolen from the top drawer of your desk? Top drawer? Why the desk drawer specifically? I haven't told you anything yet. Okay, well, you don't need to tell me. I have psychic powers, so jot that down. Oh, of course. This is hard to explain, but I have this ability called clairvoyance, which is why I'm here as an investigator. Not that you'd believe me or anything. Sorry. Interesting. Yes? You believe me? Yes, I find it very intriguing and feel you might be very useful for the case at hand. Useful? I'll check what might have been taken from my desk. Kindly recheck with my secretary too. Kiyomoto-san? Okay. I guess. Kiyomoto-san, could you spare a moment? Yes, what do you need? 2 days ago, did Kurosawa-san take anything out of the CEO office? Now that you mention it, I think he was carrying a red card-like object when he left. A red card-like object? Not a security card? Those are very different. I wouldn't mistake one for the other. I'm not aware of what it was, but I do recall the CEO being very careful in handling it. Thank you, noted. I'll check with Kurosawa-san as well. If something is missing, then there really was an intruder here. Yeah, what's up with this MFer? What's up with this? This guy is a weird guy. This might be an awkward question. Was there anything strange about your CEO 2 days ago? Anything strange? I don't think so. Did you speak with the CEO about anything? No, nothing in particular. I greeted the CEO, but he just gave me a light nod, as he normally does. I see. Also, this might sound strange, but there was one thing I found puzzling. He mentioned he was carrying something when he left. To be precise, one moment he was taking out that red object, and the next moment he was gone. Gone? Didn't he just leave while you were looking away? He opened the door of his CEO office and disappeared the very next moment. Oh, I see. He seems like a serious person, so I don't think she'd make it up. I like the secretary a lot. She's great. You're doing great, honey. We'll look at the door. There's some kind of mechanism on the door. Is this a lock? He said something was stolen, but this room looks hard to break into. Maybe I should ask Kiyomoto-san, the secretary. Yeah, we can do that. Kiyomoto-san, could you spare a moment? Yes, what do you need? Okay. Do you need a key to enter this room? Yes, a security card. Do all members of your staff have a security card? Yes, all employees have one. That being said, as we handle critical data for other companies, even I am prohibited from entering the CEO room while he's absent. Oh, we need to talk to the dude. May I ask you something? Certainly. Tell me about this object. Kurosawa-san, I heard that 2 days ago you took out something from the top drawer of your desk. Do you remember what it was? Thing is, 2 days ago, I didn't come back here after the client visit. Huh? So it's impossible for me to have taken something away. But if so, why would Kiyomoto-san? What was your impression of her? You think she was telling the truth? This is the strange incident that I mentioned. Dude, I think you literally took something out of your desk and then, like, just forgot. You just forgot. Is Kurosawa-san suspecting Kiyomoto-san? Yeah. Because he's an ass. Sorry. I don't like this guy. Kiyomoto-san mentioned that you suddenly disappeared. Disappeared? What do you mean? She said you disappeared after taking the object from the desk. As she's bringing this up voluntarily, I don't think she was merely looking away. I see. To be honest, I don't think her account is trustworthy. Could you please double check with my secretary just to make sure? Okay. Check with Kiyomoto-san one more time. This guy's freaking annoying. If something was stolen, the police should give you their attention. Will you be contacting the police? The thing that was stolen the other day, it's actually something top secret. Huh? Top secret? It's an important matter that affects our very reputation. I need to ask you to be discreet from here on with your investigation. I see. Can't even tell me what got stolen. I'll tell you what I think about this guy. I need notes on the people I meet. Kurosawa-san is the CEO of a tech company. He says something was stolen. What was it? A red card-like object. That's it. Stolen item was a red card-like object of some kind. But he isn't going to tell us what it was? He hasn't called the police either, which is rather suspicious. What might the red card-like object be? It stands out, so it would be obvious to anyone searching these drawers. Definitely not here. Maybe Kurosawa-san took it away himself? Let's go talk to the secretary. Kiyomoto-san, could you spare a moment? Yes, what do you need? Question. 2 days ago, you were in this room with Kurosawa-san, correct? Well, yes, for maybe just an hour or so. Was there anything about his clothes, hair, or even face that struck you as unusual? No. It was the CEO I know. And so he took a red card-like object from the drawer and left with it. Yes, that's right. Is there something wrong? Kurosawa-san says he hasn't taken away that red object. Was that the important item that our CEO mentioned? Seems that way. And still, he did take it out of his desk while I was watching. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Your secretary probably knows better than you. I need notes on the people I met. Yumoto-san is the CEO's secretary. Kurosawa-san had trouble remembering her name. When was it that she joined the company? Recently. Yeah, recently. That must be why he couldn't remember her name. No, he's just a scumbag. Maybe there's a lot of people coming and going here? Just a guess, though. I need to think things over. I talked to Kiyomoto-san, the secretary, as Kurosawa-san asked me to. For her, 2 days ago was just a regular day. Yet, actually something was missing, even though Kurosawa-san hadn't come back to his office. Strange circumstances indeed. Did she misjudge what she saw? Did the CEO simply forget what he did? Something is missing. There must have been an intruder in some way. I wonder why their stories are so different. Maybe the intruder lied, we would find, was disguised, so that they would look like Kurosawa-san, maybe? Maybe the intruder was disguised so that they would look like Kurosawa-san? Kiyomoto-san's story about the missing item was accurate. So, whomever it was that seemed to be Kurosawa-san must have actually been here. But if so, did they look so alike that you could mistake them? Need to learn more about the intruder. Kiyomoto-san, could you spare a moment? Oh. Okay. Guess we'll look at this. Kurosawa-san mentioned he's having the security camera footage analyzed. Maybe they've heard back. Check with the secretary. Kiyomoto-san, could you spare a moment? Sorry, I keep reading this. About the security camera you have there. Is the footage available for checking? Our general affairs team, who handles the cameras, sent us images just a while ago. Here they are. Thank you very much. Who does this look like to you? It's our CEO, for sure. Looks like it. I'll check with Kurosawa-san himself. May I ask you something? Certainly. I asked Kiyomoto-san for this image from your security camera there. This is you, isn't it, Kurosawa-san? Wow, he does look like me. I wouldn't blame anyone for mistaking him for myself. Could it be that you've simply forgotten about coming back here 2 days ago? That isn't possible. My client counterpart can attest to that. And there is something actually missing from this room. But this is clearly you yourself. I'm as surprised as you are. I'm as surprised as you are. Okay. He's got a doppelganger. Good going. Jasmine, I think I've picked up what I can here. So how's that CEO then? Something does feel off. No one tell us about what was stolen. And he showed interest in my clairvoyance. What's he up to? Definitely seems like he's hiding something. Yeah. There we go. It's from the director. How is it going? It seems you're done with your initial investigation. Yes, but it's kind of complicated. A lot of uncertainties, aren't there? Huh? Oh, yes, exactly. Kurosawa-san himself is one thing, and the clairvoyance shadows in the office felt different somehow. I see. Also, I saw an Illumini card. Kurosawa-san had one. We can worry about that later. Looking forward to your full report. Let us begin then. Locating a stolen item and recovering it if possible. The request for this case is rather unusual considering our usual fare. And yet it seems this case was made for us. First I thought it was just a burglary, but with the Illumini card showing up, something strange must be going on. We cannot leave this case unexplained. Let us begin the identification. Now, let us start by laying out what has been happening. Mr. Kurosawa has experienced something strange. He asked you to speak with Miss Kiyomoto, his secretary, to make sense of what was going on. That's right. So we asked Kiyomoto-san about what happened 2 days ago. So, Miss Azumi? Yes? What were the strange circumstances that Miss Kiyomoto described? Kurosawa-san appeared, but he wasn't supposed to. Kurosawa-san appeared, though he wasn't supposed to be there. Kiyomoto-san was in the same room for a while, but didn't notice anything unusual. So the intruder entered the CEO's office as if they were the CEO himself, behaving very naturally. The intruder's presence was natural enough that anyone might suspect the CEO of misremembering his own actions. Moving on. The Mr. Kurosawa imposter came to the CEO's office as if they were the CEO himself. Secretary Miss Kiyomoto was the only one who saw him. Her account of that day included an important characteristic of this intruding entity. So, Miss Azumi, what kind of interaction was there between Miss Kiyomoto and Mr. Kurosawa's imposter, between the time the imposter arrived and until he left? Simple, non-verbal greetings. I believe she mentioned the CEO gave her a light nod, but they didn't speak. That's what they usually do, so she didn't find it strange. Precisely. Miss Kiyomoto did not converse with Mr. Kurosawa's imposter. If they'd had any form of conversation, this would have turned out differently. My final question. Was Miss Kiyomoto unaware that Kurosawa-san had appeared? No. She was aware and even greeted him. Indeed. Furthermore, they were in the same room for an hour or so, but Miss Kiyomoto never doubted the imposter. And yet a client can prove that Kurosawa-san wasn't actually there. So, Miss Azumi? Yes? What kind of entity is this imposter then, who showed up at the CEO's office? A fox morphed into Mr. Kurosawa? That seems wrong. An entity almost identical. And the living spirit, I don't think it's that. I'm gonna go with this one. A tangible entity with an appearance practically identical to Kurosawa-san. Maybe a clone or some kind of copy? He was cloned! The security camera's footage confirms that the imposter's appearance is almost identical. And yet Mr. Kurosawa himself can prove that he was somewhere else at the time. It's as if there was another Mr. Kurosawa in existence. What a doppelganger, 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 doppelganger. They did not converse, and yet security camera footage shows the person existing in two places at once. There is one urban myth that matches these parameters. Doppelganger, 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 doppelganger. Sorry, chat. Doppelganger. Doppelganger! I got it right, chat. Let's go! I'm so good at this, I'm gonna get a good grade on urban myth identification. Doppelganger, 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 doppelganger. I'm curious to know, like, what it's actually gonna be now. If you see anybody who looks like Mr. Kurosawa, let me know. They were suspect. The doppelganger? A duplicate of yourself that exists in the same world, with no indication of since or when or why they exist. Only the person themselves would be able to identify the imposter. The terrifying aspect of this anomaly is that if you ever meet your doppelganger, you will die. You'll die? We should warn Kurosawa-san to be very careful until he recovers what was taken. I didn't know the doppelganger was such a scary urban myth. That reminds me, the same Mr. Kurosawa sent us an additional request. I will handle it personally. You may not be able to reach me for a while. Uh-oh. But no need to worry. I leave the on-site investigation in your capable hands. But, Director... What happened? The Director won't be in contact for a while. Will we be okay on our own? Is it that much to worry about? With the phone calls, it'll still just be the usual. You're right. Maybe we'll be okay. Oh, what's going on here? Ooh, home at last. Sir? What is it? Oh. I thought you had come home just a few minutes ago. No, I just got home, obviously. Dun dun dun! Uh-oh. What? Ah! Run! Ah! And now he's dead. Today's menu, we go check Kurosawa's place. It seems he ran into his doppelganger. When he called, he was so worked up. I saw it! It was in my room! It ran away! And so on. I wonder if he's okay. Well, he did call us himself, and seems safe for now. Though we should wait on mentioning the supposed death if you meet your doppelganger thing. He was at least well enough to have called us. How about the boss man? Business done yet? I don't know, I haven't heard anything yet. Maybe your first solo dissolution is coming up? No way. I'm not good enough for that. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll look into the doppelganger rumors. Is there anything else that you'd like me to look up? My little investigator Sammy has grown up so fast. Oh, you think so? Can you add Zimmers to your research list? There have been a lot of incidents related to them recently. But are there any connections between Kurosawa-san and Zimmers? Haven't you heard? The Zimmers hate Kurosawa with a passion. Not really a big deal if it's just people's opinions, but Kurosawa haters are getting bolder. Understood. I'll look for rumors on the doppelganger myth and Kurosawa haters. Okay, chat. I think we're going to wrap it here. We're going to call it a wrap. Let me set up real quick. Yeah, that was fun. I feel like the delivery guy as the cursed box culprit is a little predictable. I feel like I could have seen it coming, or if I was like a mystery enjoyer, I would have clocked him as the guy immediately. Thankfully, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm thankful that I didn't clock that. Yeah. We're looking into a tech CEO with a doppelganger. We just saw the doppelganger. Yeah, I don't know. Still having fun. I like Jasmine and Azumi. I feel like they hard carry this story. Like they're just like nice characters. I like seeing Azumi grow as a detective. It feels Ace Attorney-ish in that way of like, it's like you're more capable. Like you kind of sucked at debating, but you're getting it. Yeah, I was in a stream chat and somebody was like, you know, what's Capcom's? They were just a poll. They do polls. What's Capcom's best franchise? And somebody was like, you know, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, and Mega Man all changed gaming, and then Ace Attorney is just there. I was like, nah, Ace Attorney I think is better than anybody gives it credit for. I think it's like, I don't know if it's like a technically a visual novel, but it's like pivotal, I think, to like the point and click genre. I think it's just that genre just doesn't pop off as much, you know, that like detective games. But like this is a great example, I think, of a game that like kind of comes from that lineage. It's like, oh, Ace Attorney, but it's like urban myths, urban legends. That's cool. But yeah. We will be back playing more tonight. Investigating. Not tonight. We're not playing more tonight. We're wrapping up tonight. We'll play more of this tomorrow night. Yeah. Like I said, I'm having fun. I don't think the writing is like bad by any stretch. Like I think all the characters so far like have had decent characterization, and like the dialogue is interesting too. I like how Azumi like reacts to different people, and you know, she's like nervous for the CEO, and she's like, hey, what's up with your freaking boss to the secretary, you know? Like, yeah. Like, I think Azumi is like, I feel like she's just a really cute character. Like, I just like how, like, nervous she is, and it's fun to, like, watch her get better. I already said that. But, like, Jasmine is just cool. Like, she's just cool. So, yeah. Alright. Well, that was fun. Like I said, I've been enjoying this. I like this reading. Yeah. No complaints. I'm not like, oh my gosh, this is the second coming of gaming. But this is not a bad game by any means. Like, I'm like, it's not reinventing the wheel, but like, it's pretty solid. And that art style. But yeah. Alright, chat. Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. We'll be back tomorrow with more Urban Myth Dissolution Center. And, bye!